Good afternoon, friends and family. I am so happy that you're here. Thank you for joining me today as we learn how to make a forever rose out of polymer clay. So this is a beginner's forever rose, and I have my buddy with me. He's 7 years old, and we're going to take about 20 minutes creating this. So if your intention is to just take a look at some quick steps on how to create one, you can go to this minute mark, and it'll be a shorter version for you. The original intent with doing this video is to create art with your children. My kids did this for me when they were in elementary school, and I still have some of the roses that they created for me when they were young, and they're very, very precious to me. So again, hope you enjoy. Thank you for being here. So first things first, we want to be using polymer clay. So my current medium is porcelain or stoneware clay is what I use for my current pieces, but I actually started with polymer clay. I use Sculpey. I think there are other baking clays that are out there. You have to be really careful when you're purchasing clay though. I actually purchased some clay yesterday that I thought I was going to be able to use, created a flower, baked it, and it melted. And I might have a picture for that for you. So you definitely want to be sure that you're looking at the instructions on the polymer clay. When you buy it, it will literally tell you that how to fire it. All right, buddy. So let's go ahead and open up our polymer clay. Break it in half.
Okay, where will you be?
Cut it in half. So we're just only going to use one. So put one aside.
Okay.
And so it's kind of hard, right? So we got to make it softer. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And mom and dad may have to help with this because it is actually pretty challenging to get this hard. You can do it on the table. Can you push on the table? Yeah. Okay, give me yours and let me help. Oh, you did pretty good. Okay, yeah, yours is definitely softer than mine. Feel how hard mine is. Yours is soft. Okay, so once you have a ball, can you make a ball in your hand like this? Make it a nice ball for me. And Cece's gonna try to do that as well. Okay, you got a nice ball. Okay, perfect. Now what I need you to do is I want you to pinch and make 11 more balls. 11 of them. All right, so you're gonna take a piece of it off, okay? And then you're gonna make a little ball. So take a piece of it, yep, and make 11. So we need 11 balls. There's one for me. Mine is hard. There's two. All right, so let's take your biggest one, and we're going to make the center of the rose, okay? Mm-hmm. So squish this one like this, sideways, and kind of make an oval. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's one way. Let's try that. So just kind of pinch it, and you see how I'm not really making a circle. It's more of an oval. All right.
I do it.
Yep, keep pinching, pinching, pinching. Very nice. Yep. Okay. I think that's pretty good. All right, put it down.
And the bottom has to be bigger.
Okay, so you can even squish it on the table. All right. All right, that works. Nope, that's a really good center. Now we have to roll it. All right, so we're gonna take it and roll it up.
That's gonna make it kind of hard to get. Wait, it's like a taco.
Yeah, we're rolling it like a taco. Which side do you like? Which do you think is prettier? This side or that side? Which side do you like?
This side.
Okay, so squish it down on the table like this. The other side down on the table because we want the pretty side to be up. Okay, now squish it on the table like it stands. Do you see how mine's standing?
It looks like a shoe.
Okay, so now what we have to do with all of these, now we have to try to make circles. So we don't want them to be ovals. We're gonna squish them and we're gonna make circles. Now you can squish it down on the table if you want.
I know.
Or you can do it in your hands.
I really gotta make a cookie like that.
Yeah, it is kind of like making a
Like
cookie.
this
So these are the petals of your rose.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have to be perfect.
Like this. See, I smushed them down.
That is a perfect. Okay, so you got to squish all of them. Just a little bit skinnier. All right, so let's pick your first petal. So that will be your smallest one. Which one is your smallest one?
That's this one.
All right. Let's see, here's my smallest one. Okay, so let me see it. Okay, this is a good little petal. So this is going to be your first petal for your rose. This is how we're going to put it on there. So pick up your center. Okay. And you take your center, and you're going to put it on like this. Now watch. Watch both sides. So you can sit this in the center like that. Okay. Or you can do it this way, but we got to squish the bottom. All right.
Squish the bottom.
So turn it around. That's how I do it. I like putting it in the middle, and then kind of squish. I'm gonna squish the bottom part. Yep, just the bottom, not the top, just the bottom down here, the very bottom of the petal. See, we're just gonna squish the bottom. Okay, turn around and look. We're squishing. We're not squishing the center. We're squishing the bottom, the petal. All right, cool. Okay, so now squish it down on the table again. So
where it sticks?
Yep, we want it to stick on the table. Okay, now where's your next smallest?
Bloop.
All right, so put it in your hand and make sure it's nice and skinny. Okay, so all right, cool. All right, we'll pick up your center again. Just like the other one. And squish down at the bottom of the petal. Perfect. That's exactly right. Yep. Squish it. Squish, 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 squish. Nicely done. Now show them how pretty that is already. Isn't that super cool? All right. Okay. So now let's find another petal. So what's your next smallest petal? Okay. So you're gonna squish it again in your hands. Make sure it's nice and skinny. Yep, that looks good. Pick up your center and pick another side. So it's got to be a different side.
It's like this side?
That's a good side. And again, you're going to squish it down at the bottom. That's exactly it. All right, and once you've done squished it, just put it down on the table again. Do your next one. Find your next smallest. All right, get it nice and skinny in your hand. Turn around, and we got to do the other side. So we've done 3 sides now. We got to do the other one.
So there, I gotta squish the bottom.
You gotta squish that bottom. Squish it, squish it, squish it.
Done.
Look at you go. Okay. Pick up another petal.
The smallest again.
Yep, we're going smallest to largest. All right, make it nice and skinny in your hands. Okay, and now we're back to the beginning. So your first one was either that one or that one. So you're gonna put another one right behind it, okay?
Okay.
So you're squishing, and again, you're just squishing the bottom. There you go. Okay, now with this one, it's a little bit more special. Because we want, okay, now put it down on the ground. There you go. Okay, and that is really pretty. If you want to, you can kind of put a, you can make it open up a little bit. Yeah, kind of bend it just a little bit to make it look a little different.
I think you might have to help me with that.
Okay, well, helping you with that is what we do. All right, now try doing that on that side.
This is the next smallest.
Next smallest. We're squishing down at the bottom. And we're playing with the petal just a little bit. Just like that. Dude, it's awesome. All right, do you want to play with the petal at all? I kind of like the way that it's curving in a little bit. That's pretty cool. All right, next smallest and pick the other side. So either do this side now or this side now because those are the ones you haven't done yet.
But these are the next smallest.
Okay, that works.
So get this one flat. Then put them all on the sides. Squish the bottom.
Squish the bottom.
Then make it kind of open.
Perfect. Now do the other side. You should just teach this video because you're doing better than me.
I am.
You are. Yeah, I really like the way yours looks. Okay. And now you've got 2 more.
Next smallest, I think.
So when you're looking at this, where do you think another petal should go? Where do you think?
Or do you put?
Well, it's really pretty on this side, so maybe we should go back to this side and put another one over here.
Okay.
And put it down. Yeah, very nice. Just kind of squish that bottom. And I tell you what is interesting about yours is that maybe you might actually need another petal because when you're looking at it, so let's look at it, put it down again. So maybe now that we're looking at it, we should put another one here and another one there to kind of make it all round. So yeah, let's do another ball and make another squishy. Oh, is the clay gotten hard? Oh, it has, hasn't it? All right, make your ball. Good job.
And then squish it.
And squish it. Yep. And then I think if you do petals on
these sides?
On those sides, then I think you're done.
Done.
Look at that. Look how cool that is. You did awesome.
Looks that kind of looks like a real purple flower.
It kind of looks like a real purple flower. So you know what we're gonna do now? Make it hard. See how these are hard?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go make this one hard so that you can keep it and give it to your mom. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing. So how you do this is so first you gotta get a polymer clay, and when you open it you gotta get half of it, and then after you get half of it you gotta smush it more so it can make it softer like clay. After you smush it, you turn them into balls. Make 11 balls. After you make 11 balls, you gotta find a smallest ball, but it doesn't have to be perfect. And then you gotta smush it or pinch it to an oval. Then after you pinch it or smush it to an oval, you will turn it into a taco. It's like a taco. Then after you make the taco, you smush or pinch the other ones. And then after you smush and pinch the other ones, turn them like into cookies. After that, like smush them, push them. And then after you do that, you find your smallest. And then on each side, you'll put like all the cookies on the side of your taco. And then you only like smush the bottom. Not the smallest one, that. And then after you do that, you put it on the other side. And then you do the other sides. And then after that, you're going to do the same thing again. Except when you do it, the top, you can like make the top like bend it over a little bit. Then you can go here up in the oven for 265 degrees. And then after that goes, then you get out, but it's gonna be kind of hot, so be careful. You get out, and then it turns into the flour. And that's how you make a flour.